The rave scene in some places. Chapter 1. Rave events and venues around the world. The UK rave scene. The UK Criminal Justice and Public Order Act 1994, empowered police to stop a rave in the open air when 100 or more people are attending, or where 2 or more are making preparations for a rave. Section 65 allows any uniformed constable who believes a person is on their way to a rave within a 5-mile radius to stop them and direct them away from the area. Non-compliant citizens may be subject to a maximum fine not exceeding level 3 on the standard scale, £1,000. The act was introduced to stop noise and to protect the countryside from being polluted and trashed. Raves are now licensed in the UK to people who have a sense of business and social responsibility. London has some big nightclubs that have a rave-like atmosphere. In August 2020, the British government introduced additional legislation allowing police to issue organisers of illegal gatherings with fines of £10,000. Australia rave scene. In Sydney, common areas used for raves included Sydney Park, Cataract Park, parks, beaches, and bushlands. Most raves were held outdoors, like the Happy Valley Parties, 1991-1994, Ecology, 1992, and Field of Dreams, July 6, 1996. Anna Wood died of an ecstasy overdose which helped dampen the rave scene in Australia until the mid-2000s when the re-emerged again. This period saw the creation of the Melbourne Shuffle, a Melbourne dance style. Clubs such as Bass Station and Hard Candy helped with the Melbourne rave scene. The Falls Festival in Byron Bay, Australia website is byronbay.com/events/falls-byron-bay. The Canada rave scene. Exodus Productions was probably the first production company in Canada to throw regular rave-style events at the warehouse space called 23 Hop, located at 318 Richmond Street, West Indiana, Toronto. They started in the summer of 1991 and went until 1995. There is a documentary film called The Legend of 23 Hop about 23 minutes long. I saw it on YouTube.com. During that time, other raves started in Toronto and Canada at large. By 2001, the city of Calgary, Alberta was the first in Canada to pass a bylaw to ensure that raves would be safe for participants and also not unduly disruptive to adjacent neighborhoods. The Germany rave scene. If you go on YouTube.com and type in rave music, beyond rave music, most of the live rave videos come from Germany, especially Berlin. The Love Parade was a big annual party in Germany, but it got out of hand with the Love Parade disaster that occurred on July 24, 2010, in Duisburg, Germany. 21 people died as the result of a crowd crush during. It closed down. Other German party events are Techno Parade, Techno, Hardcore, Electronic Dance Music, Happy Hardcore, Gabber and Electronic Body Music. The West Berlin Underground Club UFO started in 1988. In July 1989, the first Love Parade took place in West Berlin. The Berlin Wall fell on November 9, 1989, which started an excessive push for parties and raves in Germany. Several techno clubs emerged in East Berlin. Raves and techno parties caught on all over Germany. Electronic dance music and the rave subculture is much more mainstream in Europe and Germany than it is in the United States. Some annual European techno parties are as follows. Generation Move. Lake Parade in Switzerland. Reincarnation. Union Move. Vision Parade, Street Parade. May Day. Nature One. Time Warp. Sonnenmonstern Melt. Some people call Berlin the capital of techno and rave. They have techno clubs such as Bar 25, Berghain, Club der Visioner, KitKat Club, Tresor, Watergate, Wild Renata. A movie that portrays the Berlin rave scene is Berlin Calling, starring Paul Kalkbrenner. Munich has the MMA Club and Blitz Club. Leipzig has Institut für Zukunft. Offenbach has Leipzig.